been long enough. Hello, everybody. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's cut the scene a little early. I'll be honest, I still don't understand the coloring here. Maybe it's just the reflection of... It's got to just be the reflection of the light off of my tapestry here, because I appear kind of purpley pink, and it's extremely green in here right now. So yeah, it's got to just be the reflection. I mean, I have a purplish tapestry right behind the screen here. It has to just be picking up light reflection from that, since my light kind of points at it. But yeah. Good morning, Jezraiah. Coleman, congrats on being first. Good morning. Lady Iron, hello. I am not sunburnt. Not at all, in fact. I have been in the sun, but I'm not sunburnt. Even remotely sunburnt. So, I don't know. I think the lighting in here is just, it just must be absorbing too much from the tapestry. I wonder if maybe, I don't want to mess with it right now, I guess. I mean, I could maybe rotate this without too much of an issue. No, it's too tightened down. But yeah. Congrats. What are we congratulating me on? Did you get cooties from Rainn Wilson? I did. No. No, I did not. I wish I'd gotten some cooties from Rainn Wilson, but no. You know? No, I literally don't know. I'm actually racking my brain right now. I haven't had anybody tell me congrats for anything in a while. What? Did you tell him I loved him in the rocker? I did not. The interaction with Rainn was very different than that with Jamie last year. Jamie was definitely much more what's the word I would use here? He was just more interactive. Yeah. Photo ops can be very limited. Yes. Very, very limited. I didn't spend much time with either of them. However, with Jamie, it was more like individualized. Rainn, I only heard him say the same exact thing to every single person. I did shake his hand. So, you know, but yeah, it was me, my brother-in-law, and a friend of my brother-in-law's, that we all attended together and took the picture together. And, yeah, he said the exact same thing to all three of us and the people before us. Now, I didn't hear anything from the people after, but I imagine it was exactly the same the whole time. I'm sure it has to be at least a little bit. I'm sure you have to turn off a little bit, considering like how many people you have to take photos with in a relatively short period of time. So yeah, it was interesting, but you know, we went to his panel afterwards, and that was fun. So, but yeah, Jamie was like, actually like, hi, what's your name? You know, I tell him my name. He's like, oh, well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Jamie. And so, you know, that was at least a little different. Whereas Rainn was like, hello, how are you? And that was all he said. That was it. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? It was a little bit more robotic. It was almost like, you know, the robot butler from Threat Level Midnight, but your face is cute. That'd be a little disappointing to hear, though. Yeah, it was a little disappointing, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know actually, but I saw your photo with medals and assumed congrats were in order. Was it an old photo? I mean, the most recently that I would have had any medals on was 2 weekends ago. I mean, not trying to like downplay anything either, but like the medals are more so just like almost kind of like a you participated deal. So maybe I'm just late. I gotcha. Yeah, they're also, like I said, sort of a participation thing, because you know, a couple of the events I did, I was the only person that competed in them. So, but thanks. How's everybody's weekend though? I'm gonna be honest with you all. I don't know what's going on. I feel like my morning energy levels have drained. I don't know what. I don't feel different overall. Just I feel like in the mornings I'm more tired than I usually am, and I don't know what's going on with that. Because I feel like by the time the afternoon rolls around, I'm fine. You know, I'm pretty well set most of the rest of the day, but I've just been really struggling in the morning. I don't know what's going on, but so I am dragging a little bit this morning. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't really blame the time change. I feel like that's been a while. I've had plenty of sleeps since then. And, you know, not to mention the fact that like over the course of my life, I've lost an hour of sleep, you know, tons of times. So, but yeah, other than that, doing okay. The weekend was fun. The weekend was spent late night Friday coaching a meet. I got back home sometime, got to bed around like 1 a.m. from that. So that was, you know, that was pretty late. Got up, I got to sleep in a tiny bit. Not super late, but a tiny bit on Saturday before going to Comic-Con. Ended up, it was a lot of standing, a lot of walking, a lot of standing, and kind of honestly was pretty worn out from that. But that was pretty much all day Saturday, and then yesterday was a more chill, kind of lazy day. But yeah, it was all in all a pretty solid weekend. I should say Sunday was lazy physically, but I spent some time. I spent a good amount of time doing some planning for the week for the track team. And then additionally, I have been working on meal prep for the household. So we did a big shop early last week to basically buy up ingredients to make a bunch of meals. And the idea was to freeze them all. And sure enough, wouldn't you know, they don't all fit in the freezer, you know, so our freezer's not that big, and I didn't really measure everything out. Now, granted, I didn't expect maybe all of them to fit, but I definitely expected more of them to fit in the freezer than what did end up fitting in the freezer. So, but that said, we ended up making a purchase. We're gonna be getting a new freezer, a new like deep freeze, I should say. That'll be perfect for us. Our freezer is. What is going in the freezer? We've been doing some meal prep. Just trying to. My goal is like spend a few days. You know, spend like 5 days in a row, 6 days in a row, basically. I took 1 day off because I think I didn't cook anything on Saturday. Did I cook anything Friday? I can't remember. But basically make these. No, not a body. No, not a body. Good morning, beautiful. No, good morning to you, beautiful. How you doing, Fluffy? So we got a new. We're basically waiting on a freezer to arrive. It should be here Wednesday. But the idea is like just spend about a week making a bunch of larger like meals. Most of them all use the crock pot. So make like larger crock pot meals. You know, and then portion them out and then freeze them and then continue cooking like normal, you know, so as if I hadn't just done all that. We eat one of the meals whenever it's made, but then put all the rest in the freezer. So the idea is that when we get lazy, you know, then we don't end up going out to eat as often. We pull out a meal from the freezer, or, you know, for whatever reason, we don't feel like making something. We just pull something out of the freezer. So that's the idea. And they're healthy. They're good meals, but yeah, was trying to make a nice little stockpile of them, and we ran out of freezer space. So, and I should have known that would happen because our freezer, like I said, it's not that big. But I did think even without measuring it, I was like, it's going to hold at least like most of these, right? It held like half. Spring break, so no kids here. I'm getting paid to kind of just sit at work. Oh, heck yeah. There you go. How's the weekend? Not going the route of your role model Dexter, though I guess those go in the sound. Wait, sound, not the freezer? Wait, why do I think Dexter was in Seattle? Well, I mean, primarily in Miami. Those go in the sound? Do you mean like the ocean? You know what's funny is we have a small deep freeze that we really don't need sitting in our garage. Oh, really? Well, shoot. Yeah, in this case, the reason why I got it is because, well, I mean, one of the reasons. It's not a large one. So it is a smaller one. And it will be delivered, because that was the other thing is I measured the inside of my vehicle. There was one on Facebook Marketplace. And I actually ended up buying pretty much the same one that was available on Facebook Marketplace. I messaged a lady. She said, oh, yeah, sorry, this has actually been sold a little while back. And then she removed the listing. So then I was like, okay, well, that was kind of the perfect size. So let me see if I can find it somewhere. So it's just at Best Buy. So I'm buying a brand new one. And it was not expensive. Like it was not expensive. And then they'll deliver it too. So I was like, yeah, it doesn't quite fit. It's so close to being able to fit in my vehicle. But it is about an inch too tall. Throw it on the roof, not on my car. No, thank you, sir. But maybe, you know, I could have maybe tried to find a truck to rent or borrow or something. But yeah, at the end of the day, this will be a lot more convenient. It'll be brand new, so shouldn't have any issues with it. If we do, it'll be under warranty. So it'll be all right. And like I said, it was not expensive. I was expecting it would have been a lot more than it was. So had great reviews too. So I thought the Pudget sound for some reason, but maybe I just thought that because those are found there in real life. Wait, the Pudget sound? Stick one out the window and hold on. Oh, stick one head out the window. Deep freezes are somewhat reasonable. Yeah, that's good. That's not how you say... What even is that? That's not how you say... Puget? I don't even know what this is. Puget? Okay. So you're talking, it's part of the, okay, I got it. When you said the sound, I was thinking it was like maybe swipe text, autocorrect or something like that. Yeah, definitely not. It's in the, like, I mean, like I said, it's some Dexter lore there, I guess. It's, you know, in the Everglades, but, to start, but yeah, ends up being in the ocean. Spoilers. I mean, if you've seen one episode of Dexter, you will have that right there. If you've seen the pilot episode of Dexter. Well, I haven't, so, well, you can watch it then. You could watch it. It's available. It's on both Netflix and Paramount Plus. I think. No, it's definitely still, yeah, it's definitely still on both. Because, yeah, I just tested Paramount Plus last night. We were having some issues with Paramount Plus. Hello, beautiful Kirk. How are you doing? We were having some issues with, oh, stick one hand out the window. That would have made more sense. One head out the window too. It's like Ace Ventura style. Yeah, we were having some issues with Paramount Plus. I wanted to watch the college basketball selection show yesterday, and it wouldn't play at all on my laptop. I wonder if I could get it to play right now on this. Try it out. And then, okay, I'm not signed in over here. Let me try. ParamountPlus.com. I'm not signed in there either. Okay, I give up. It wouldn't play on my laptop, and then when I did get it to play on the TV, the stupid like bottom third just never went away. There was nothing I could do to make it go away. And it's like, well, this is annoying. Why would I want to watch live TV with the bottom third constantly on the screen? You're feeling blah. I get that, Kirk. I'm feeling tired, man. I'm feeling tired. I mean, I did have a really late night on Friday night. But Saturday and last night, like, both of them were very reasonable. Very reasonable. I got a good amount of sleep in them. And I just, like, I don't know. Work another 16-hour day today? Oh my goodness. More important question is, how are you and the guild? Kirk, dude, I'm sorry you're having to work 16 hours. Yeah, I mean, things here, though, like I said, I'm a little tired. I'll be fine here pretty soon. I mean, like I said earlier, I've not been feeling as much, like, energy in the morning. I've just been kind of zapped of my energy in the morning. But I feel like my my energy during the day is fine. So it's just something a little strange about the morning. So an experiences daily combo. You got it. You got it. Experiences. Here you go. What's one of your pet peeves? What's one of your pet peeves? I just found this out yesterday. Well, I mean, I knew it was one of my pet peeves, but what is one of your pet peeves? I do not like it. I do not like it when people waste food. That is one of my pet peeves. I do not like it when people waste food. It bothers me. I don't know. I mean, I do know why it bothers me, but I also don't know why it bothers me so much, I guess. People spoiling shows that have been out for almost 20 years. Okay, Coleman. Also, I didn't spoil anything. That's not a spoiler. Nobody would be surprised by that. When people crunch their food super loud. Cold Brew, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, I don't like it when people waste food. I think that there's sometimes there are certain situations where you can't take the leftover food with you. You know what I mean? And I get that. But man, sometimes like you just see an awful lot of food just get totally thrown away. And I think about a couple things. A couple reasons why it bothers me. Number one is food is getting expensive these days, if you hadn't noticed. So you're literally just throwing money away. Number two, obviously not everybody has the same amount of access to food. So the fact that you can like literally just throw food away and be like, yeah, that's no problem. Man, that kind of bothers me a bit. And then also the fact that like sometimes, you know, a lot of work goes into making food, you know, so the fact that somebody would have worked hard to make the food or get the food, whatever it is. And then it's just like, yep, don't care. Throw it out. So yeah, I guess that's why that's one of my pet peeves. So the reason I found this out yesterday, I mean, I didn't find this out again. I've known this for a long time, but like it was fresh in my brain because yesterday we brought some donuts to church. All right. And I'm just telling the story. Feel free to judge if you'd like. Okay. We brought some donuts to church and, you know, we buy them. We pay for them ourselves. But they're for everybody. Anybody can have them. And, you know, there's only a limited amount. You know, there were roughly, we did get kind of a lot compared to, it's spring break. So, and our church is small. So, you know, there were probably about 50 people there, something like that. You know, we brought like 12.5 donuts plus some donut holes. So, you know, 18 donuts to 50 people. Not everybody's going to eat a donut, obviously. But there was a kid who like small kids took entire donuts rather than sharing them, and then they just threw both of them away after taking just a couple nibbles on it. And I'm like, see, then now nobody else can eat that donut, you know what I mean? And they just threw it away. Like, you had two young kids that could have just shared a donut. And I mean, like I said, we bought them. The money's not quite as important as just the fact that, like, then now nobody else can have donuts, you know? So kids are the worst. That's the bottom line. I mean, kids are obviously the biggest offenders of this, but kids also, a lot of them just don't know any better. So really, I mean, it's got to be on the parent. Be like, hey, you know, we don't waste food. That was that was definitely, I told Mrs. Magoots, I was like, that was my mom's thing. It's like, we didn't waste any food. And so that's just kind of been, I mean, from as early as I can possibly remember, we didn't waste any food because it's like, that's going in the fridge. We're packaging that up. That's going in the fridge. We're eating it tomorrow. You know, that's just kind of how it was. It was expected. And I was, you know, I for a kid, I was probably an average eater in terms of like pickiness. I wasn't super picky. I wasn't like, you know, super, I wasn't like willing to try a whole bunch of things, just like most kids aren't. I think I was pretty average in that regard, but Wilson, hello. Happy Monday. Let's have a seat, my friends. I've been doing a lot of standing this weekend. Also, happy St. Patrick's Day. I want the gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want the gold. Ugh. My pet peeve is at work I create reports and then people don't look at the reports and the next week I find a mistake on it. No one said a word that it was incorrect. Man, that makes you feel like you're like, man, why am I even doing these reports, huh? Current pet peeve is patients who call to put in a food order and then call back 5 minutes later to completely change it. Ugh. So it's already been like, has it already been put together or is it at least cooking when that happens? That's got to be frustrating. But yeah, to Coleman's point there, like I said, I don't blame the kids. I would want to like ask the parent, like, okay, so did they both, I mean, they're not big kids. Do they both need donuts or could they just share one? Just so that, you know, just in case anybody else wants one. But I don't know. We sometimes don't really think about the fact that others might come after us, you know? So, hey, honey. No, it's fresh. What is your but Coleman, what is your actual pet peeve? I don't think hearing something about the first episode of Dexter was his true pet peeve. What? Oh. Wow. Wait. We'll have to wait then until next. But good job, honey. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Good enough. Thank you. Hey Nova, how you doing? Stumbles in already drunk at 8:35 a.m. Good morning, all. How you doing? How you doing, Nova? Are you taking St. Patrick's Day to heart? Is it time for some drinks? Is it time for some drinks? Oh, wait, I haven't checked into Nander's stream yet. All right. My mind always goes blank trying to think of serious answers for these questions. I'm trying to think of Something that I know for sure is a pet peeve of yours. Let me think here. Oh, I know something that's a pet peeve of yours. Movie trailers show too much nowadays. That's a good one, actually. That's a good one. I was gonna say, I know for sure one of your pet peeves is people enjoying pickleball over tennis. That's definitely one of yours. And the idea that we should get rid of tennis courts to make pickleball courts. That's definitely one of yours. I'm well, but unfortunately, no. My brother-in-law, however, considers this a holiday. He's usually passed out by noon. Dang. Well, I hope he's having a good day. I hope he's having a safe day. Sometimes their trays are being prepared, and sometimes it's in queue. Just makes more unnecessary work for us. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Nonder and Nonsters, hello, 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 my friends. I had Nonder on my phone, and then when I got down here to the computer, I transferred Nonder to the computer. I almost forgot to check in today, and I've been here for a good while. So, but cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers to you all here. Thanks so much for the raid, Nonder. Cheers. You're all having a good day. Cheers. Kelt. Thank you so much for the prime sub, my friend. Cheers. Cheers. Knock knock. Hello and welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, I'm a giant. I actually grew over the weekend, you guys. I did. When did you become Pibba size? I think it did shrink a little in the wash, yeah. Your hands have gotten huge. It shrunk. No man wants to hear that. She's too young to know that. What is this, a mug for leprechauns? Is it like a mug for ants? I don't know. So Mrs. Magoots just came in here a second ago, and she asked if I needed a fresh tankard of water, and I was like, no, my tankard is fresh. And so I think what she was going to do is like offer to take my tankard and then come back with this. But I didn't need it, so she just came back in. She's like, all right, fine. Well, I couldn't get you I couldn't swap them out for you. So yeah, that's Mrs. Magoots made this. I just got it a few minutes ago. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. She did a pretty good job. Pretty good job, right? She said she knew she didn't get all the colors quite right, but it is pretty good. It's got like the ribbon on the side. So you got, the giant mug's got the ribbon down here on the side. The little one does too, right there. See it? So yeah, she made this. She made this by hand. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it is. It's a pretty good one. It's my leprechaun mug. It's a good one for today, huh? Hobbits' size precious. That's funny. That's funny though. Had she been able to pull it off where she brought it down here and I hadn't even been able to see it, I would have been so confused. So confused. What does my shirt say? I want the gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want the gold. So, yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Hello. I will say hello to everybody. But first, Iron says, Temig and I are going to join a pickleball club. Are you actually? Or is that just to piss off Coleman? Knock, thanks so much for the follow. I don't know which one to do here, I guess. In the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, I really should probably be cheersing with this mug, huh? Cheers, my friend. Hello, Ursa, and Clumsy, and Nonder, and Ams, and True Celt, and Lars, and Mez, and Mursa, and Knock Knock. How is everybody doing? How was the stream today, Nonder? I was keeping an eye on. I saw you. You know, you and Darth Craggle. I saw you guys together, and Bastila, maybe. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. It was so close. Oh, also, I missed the message here entirely. What's a creepy lady like you doing in a Sith temple like this? Non making the tough choice today, but easy choice is raiding loots. A creepy lady like you. My pet peeve is people calling food things like stuffed pepper soup or stuffed cabbage soup. That's pretty funny. You're like, well, it can't be stuffed. It's a soup. What other body parts grew? Oh, my. I'm glad you got that reference. Of course. Of course. I try my best. I mean, I do. As we talk about, streamer brain is very real. So I sometimes don't get every reference. That's for sure. And then other references you guys make, I've never even heard of them to begin with, you know? But that needs its own redeem. Just a tiny mug. Cheers. Lutz, how was Comic-Con? Comic-Con was good. It was good. That was uneventful. Wait, what was uneventful? Comic-Con, though, was pretty solid. Yeah, Ballista. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. She is known as Ballista now. It's good. Call off work and hanging out? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What do you do for work? Knock, knock. My shirt is uneventful? Wait, do you know what it's from? I was expecting something dirtier, but wait, do you not get the reference? I like music you haven't heard and we give you crap for it for days. Ah, AMS. Okay, now here's one we should definitely give AMS a hard time over. If I get a hard time over some music, this is one of the viral videos of the internet. Do yourself a favor, all right? Go to youtube.com and search Alabama Leprechaun. Alabama Leprechaun. I'm curious how many views this video would be up to over by this point. And I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably been re-uploaded several times too. Across all the various videos, it probably has. I don't know. It was probably one of the first viral videos I've seen. Because, yeah, it says this one's from 8 years ago. It's much older than that. I probably saw it close to 20 years ago. Am I not millennial enough to understand this reference? Maybe not. How many people don't know Alabama Leprechaun? I mean, I would like to watch it on stream, but it will put it will mute the VOD. At least on YouTube. Again, I mean, nobody's using Twitch VODs anymore, that's for sure, right? But was expecting something dirtier like Star Wars. I did not give you a hard time. I had no idea about this shirt either. Wait, for real? Okay. I'm so confused right now. Am I not millennial enough for the Millennial Club? Millennial. Am I not totally enough for the Turtle Club? So, wait, how many people do not know Alabama Leprechaun? I'm actually astounded right now. You taught me about it last year, but I promptly forgot it. I'm disappointed, Ursa. It's one of the greatest videos on the internet. It is one of, like I said, it is one of the viral videos. It's probably the first viral video that I know I saw. Like, I don't know how to put it. So obviously videos go viral. And back then, like, they had to go super viral, you know, I feel like. And it was probably the first viral video I ever watched. So skibbity toilet, but don't ask me what that's about. No. This is different class entirely. Hemig is a no as well. I am seriously mind blown right now. We were very into the early internets. I am astounded, you guys. Already forgot what to look up. Alabama Leprechaun. All right. Okay, screw it. We're watching it together right now. We're watching it together right now. The VOD is going to get muted. I guess it is what it is. I'm kind of disappointed in you all right now. You guys were upset at me for not having heard of this band that was around before I was alive, but you all were alive for this. All right, here we go. Bring you guys in. Give me 1 second here. I got to turn on the audio and the video. All right, here we go. Alabama Leprechaun. Let me turn up the audio too. Okay, I have to stay quiet. Here we go.
Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by. Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at what some say is a piece of Irish folklore.
Some people in the Crichton area of Mobile say a leprechaun is taking up residence in their neighborhood. A leprechaun. NBC 15's Brian Johnson has more.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community. Many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff. And it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Yeah, still down there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun. He's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off smells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
Others just came to get lucky in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where the gold at. I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want the gold.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
People will do anything for a pot of gold. I mean, anything.
You know what I like? I like the amateur sketch of the leprechaun. It looks like somebody got a really good look at it and got that good drawing out there.
Who did that? I want to know who sketched that.
I don't know. Maybe Brian sketched it.
That's Alabama Leprechaun, guys. I'm just kind of so some of you said you are like, oh, I saw this, I just didn't know what it was. This video is probably 20 years old. I mean, this actual one here is only 8 years old. But the actual, like, yeah, it's pretty old. Look, top comment. This is still a top 5 YouTube video of all time. Like, you're gosh dang right it is. Anyway, yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that many of you did not know more about that. That video is an early internet viral video right there. And it's definitely one of my favorites. When I first saw the amateur sketch, I was crying. I was actually crying. Yeah. Yeah. Who else see a leprechaun say yeah? Yeah. Looks outside to see if there's a leprechaun. Well, dang, now I have to go to work. Also confused the news covered that unless for the LOLs. It was a real news segment. That was in the news. That's why it went viral. Right? If it was just some people out there and they just recorded them, I mean, whatever, not a big deal, but it was an actual news segment. Nander, have a good day of work, my friend. News used to cover little, like fun little feel-good stories. Yeah. Non's leaving us. Even my husband said, you've never seen that? Yes, Mr. Ams. Yes, ma'ams. If we're going just by the, you know, the The add the M in front of anybody's name to make them the Mr. Mams. Could be a crackhead, got hold to the wrong stuff. And that aired on TV. Yeah, it's awesome. $100 says he hates that. Probably not his favorite. He just heard that and shook his head. No, not for me. We saw, you know, it all started with MRSA. It was Mr. Ursa became MRSA. Mr. Peachy became Michi. We don't have to refer to Mr. Ams as Mams. Molman would be weird. Molman. What are you gonna call my man if I ever get? Well, you're also Mr. Coleman. So Michi is my favorite because it's so Muppet-like. Yeah. Oh. Who made it? Oh, this was available? Huh. You could have... I feel like you could have made this, though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Dang. Yeah. 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 She, so I misunderstood. She said she did not make this, she just painted it. So, I don't know who made it, but she found it on the shelf and then painted it. Anyway, hang on, what else did I miss here? I also feel really old right now. You do? Because of how old that video is? Yeah, that video is probably, like I said, close to 20 years old. I saw it probably 2006, 2007, somewhere in there. This is the same vein as Antoine Dodson. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Exactly. Very, very similar to that. And I think, but I think Alabama Leprechaun was actually earlier. Swamp gas from a weather balloon is trapped in a thermal pocket and reflects the light from Venus. The perfect explanation. How do these people not know this video? I don't know, Nova. Thank you. Thank you, though. Not a Midwest exclusive. It's from Alabama. It's just an Indiana thing. Not an Indiana thing. Also, I was in Illinois when I watched it. You have company lunch day? Is that I mean, does that mean that they pay for it? Blissfully forgot it. It's a good video. It's a good video. It's not even a bad, like, why would you guys purposefully try to forget it? Also, are you yucking my yum right now? This is one of my favorite videos ever. This is nothing. When I was in elementary school, leprechauns would leave footprints in the classroom every year. That's very cool. You should, yeah, we should all visit the classroom. But Molman is pretty epic. Molman is a good nickname. $100 says they're still out looking for the leprechaun. I was in college, got my news from Facebook. Well, thanks for laughs today and explaining the shirt. I got to get Mam's breakfast and do some PT with him. Got to get him walking. Sounds good. Sounds good. I hope he's doing well. Hope everything's been going good so far. Tomato, tomato. Tomato, potato is what I say. She painted it, therefore making it amazing. Because I remember, graduated in 06. Ew. Wait, we talking high school or college? What if I just show up? Don't tell me I'm not working today. Will they be mad? Oh, do you guys do Knock Knock and Nova work together? No way yucking your yum. I just don't have much brain left, so I'm pushing it out so I can ask again in another 365 days. Reaper, how you doing? You were on the news Friday. What'd you do, Nova? Graduated high school in 06. Okay, you're not much older than me then. You're not much older than me. I graduated in 09. Yeah, so that's one of my favorite videos. I know when that that's why, and actually my brother-in-law bought me this shirt because I love the video so much. But yeah, the very first time I watched that, we were cry laughing, my cousin and I, seeing the amateur sketch pop up, just absolutely killed us. So, you heard an explosion? Oh my gosh. Did they get to the bottom of it? I mean, I assume they did. What did it end up being? High school 01, graduated in 02 at 17. I was also 17 when I graduated high school. I know him, but we don't work together anymore. Class of 02, woo! Streams like Buddy the Elf. I know him. I know him. Oh, you know him, but you don't work together anymore. Gotcha. Has it been a while? You're older than me. All right, I say we launched some KCD. I did not expect to go into Alabama Leprechaun lore today, but you know what? It had to be done. Today is the best day to do it. Of all the days, St. Patrick's Day. This is my forever St. Patrick's Day shirt, so I always know what I'm wearing every St. Patrick's Day. See Knock Knock almost every day. I see him all the time. I'll post the scrub video. Okay. Well, but tired already after running out for last minute cabbage and corned beef for tonight because I forgot it was St. Patrick's Day. It's a tradition. Did you get that shirt from Questionable Shirt Company, man? I don't think so. I did not buy this, though. My brother-in-law did. Also, it was... I don't know if it was a Christmas or a birthday gift. It was a good long while ago. Not sure why you'd think we'd all remember. Alabama Leprechaun? I'm not sure why you think that... I'm not sure why you think I would not expect somebody to remember a very popular video that was talked about. It's a unique video. Ursa, I get if the brain is full, but like, I don't know why. Lutz, how long have I been here? You've been here for probably close to 3-4 years now. But for me to just mention the fact that we watch a viral video together 2 years now, I don't think that's... Do I strike you as someone who remembers things? Do you forget, like... I don't know how to put this. I don't think I'm silly for thinking that people can remember a viral video that we've talked about on numerous occasions, you know? I don't think that makes me a silly person, you know what I mean? It is a great video, timeless, a classic. Professor, how are you doing? Wait, what video? Kappa. The Alabama Leprechaun. All right, I'm hitting continue on KCD2. Friends, I hope you all had a good weekend. I remember Dracula Flow, but that was not me. That was Spooky. Spooky was into Dracula Flow. Also, I listen, a Dracula Flow is incredible. I'm not trying to rain on Dracula Flow at all, but like, why would Dracula Flow be more memorable than Alabama Leprechaun? Was in Chicago over the weekend for a week. Saw the river turn green. I've never been there for that. I know it's kind of like sarcasm. Yeah, the Kappa. God bless. Oh, for work. Okay. Dracula Flow will live rent free in my memory forever. I'll have dementia and remember Dracula Flow. I'm just saying. I think that they're certainly on the same level. So if you remember one viral video and something we talk about, I'm going to just drop it because it seems I'm just talking in circles right now. If you don't remember things, that's fine. But for me to expect people to remember Alabama Leprechaun, I don't think that makes me a silly person or a ridiculous person. I'm a ridiculous person for many other reasons. But for you to be like, I don't know why you'd expect us to remember that video. You mean one of the most popular videos on the internet of all time? Oh, I don't know why I would expect you to remember that. Considering we've talked about it numerous times. I don't know why that would, Yeah, you're right. I'm the weird one here.
God grant you health.
My bad was like, oh, I'll help and jump in. Yeah, I knew since Kelt did use the Kappa, I knew he was joking around there. Otherwise, I would not have known. All right. So, friends, we are in wedding season of KCD. Am I still really bloody? I am. I also, are we leaving for the wedding? I think we are. Let's see. Do I need to go over Krazel's plan with Annalyn. Do I need to take her somewhere for that? Or do I don't know. Let me get cleaned up real quick. And then let's start our quick recording here. All right, there we go. I know, just being helpful with the definition. Not all of us are old, Lutz. You don't have to be old. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You're all old enough to have been on the internet by this point.
What's up?
Had a good weekend. Sadly, no new GPU, but roommate got me 2 games, the new Silent Hill 2 and LA Noire. So yesterday was driving around the 1940s. God, I love LA Noire. That's one of my favorites ever. Had you played it before, Reaper? And then also, is something wrong with your GPU? Apologies if I'm behind on the info. I discovered my bed. I just now discovered it? Really? Okay. All right. I think I will talk to Annalyn and see if we can go. Hang on. Is there a marker for Opus Magnum? I'm not sure. No, there is one right there. Go over Krazel's plan with Annalyn. They're on the same one. Okay, so let's try to talk to her about the plan, maybe? No, I just tell her we can go to the wedding. Okay. Do I have something to wear? Maybe I'll change into my charisma outfit first. Maybe this is good enough for the wedding. I don't know. Pat's back. There. I don't have my glasses on. I'm blind. Hello, you Lutz. I'll probably remember this because we went into much more depth this year than the last 2. Yeah, Professor, hopefully you enjoyed Chicago. Let's see. So you were there for the weekend. This is right. You probably had some pretty awful weather then, right? The weather around here had been pretty good for most of the week until the weekend. It kind of got crappy Saturday and Sunday. Played it numerous times. This is my first run on PC as I had it for Xbox console. Got all the achievables on it. I need an upgrade in my GPU as it is old, and I got a taste of a new one, but it came with many issues. Apparently was known for it. Wait, did you get a 50 series card? Originally? Because, yeah, I've heard those have been having a lot of problems, but weather was great Friday and Saturday. Sunday was a wreck, but I was on a plane. Gotcha. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I guess Saturday here was decently warm, but a storm moved in. So maybe as long as it didn't storm on Saturday up in Chicago, then it would have been probably pretty decent, yeah. Let's head to the wedding.
Can we go to Samin now?
I see you're already dolled up. And you don't look bad at all. Looking like
okay.
That, you'll be fending girls off with a stick.
All right.
To here.
Wait, why did I lose reputation for that?
Hold on a while. I'll get washed and dressed, then we can go.
Welcome, Miller. Who are your companions?
Who do you think? More guests.
Krazel, my friend. So you
Is he already hammered?
And you're bringing company?
Sir, allow me to introduce Miss Kvyetta from Kolin. She's an acquaintance of mine. That is, I knew her parents. They were burgers.
I was passing by, and Miller Crazel was kind enough to ask me to accompany him. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all.
He's kind of standing like he's hammered already.
So far away? Lord Samin, why didn't you tell me you were expecting a lovely lady? I'm just as surprised as you are. This is good wife Kvieta.
Miss Kvieta, from Colleen. It's an honor, Master Chamberlain.
And what brings you here, Henry?
I'm her bodyguard, right? Yeah, I didn't even notice what Professor said about, yeah, Sunday was a wreck, but I was on a plane. I didn't, oh man. It was the 7600 XT and is known for freezing and black screens at random moments. Really? So I had to get the refund and send it back. Gotcha, okay. Still salty about all the issues. I went into IT mode and stress tested, did numerous other things, but sadly there's no fix for the dumb of the 7600 XT. So are you, So what GPU are you looking for instead? What a hat outfit, right? Blondie, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Yeah, the outfit I'm wearing gives me a charisma score of 30 out of 30. It's as far as I know, it is maxed out. So this is my sexy suit, in other words, for obvious reasons. Now the spectacles are actually not helping my charisma, but they just look cool because, I mean, clearly the skibbity wrist suit. Yeah, I'm her bodyguard.
I'm escorting Miss Kvieta here. I asked Henry to chaperone Miss Kvieta.
Oh, she's giving me a look. I forgot her
She doesn't
name. Is
know
that why?
anyone here, so I didn't want to leave her alone.
The services of your lad will not be required. I'll be happy to take care of Miss Kvieta. Of course, only if she wants to.
It would be an honor, Master Chamberlain.
You can leave, boy.
But Master Chamberlain, you wouldn't just send Henry off, would you?
Uh-oh. I picked wrong?
There's plenty of food and drink, and my door is always open for Henry.
Well, that's good.
Thank you. What about Lord von Berghoff? Has he arrived yet? I'd love to meet him.
The Royal Chamberlain is certainly not interested in the likes of you, boy. Well,
I'm
he
still
hasn't arrived yet anyway. I'm sure he'll come. You don't have to worry, sir.
I outrank this guy normally, but he just doesn't know who I am. Which is...
Oh, plenty of daylight left. At least you can get rid of those flea-ridden beggars by the gate in the meantime. What? They're back? Tuma! Didn't I tell you to chase them away?
I drove them off, but they came back.
Close the gate so the guests don't see them. They must be gone by the time Lord von Berghoff arrives. Every last one, you hear? Oh dear, oh dear. Why so angry, sir? You seem a little jumpy. Surely not because of Sir Otto. Of course it's because of him. What if it all ends up in disgrace? What if he turns up at the gate and leaves? I know he's capable of that.
I could try to help. That was a fantastic side eye she gave you. It was really good, right? Blondie, did you have a good weekend? An affordable AMD with ray tracing. I'm running an old 5080 RTX AMD at the moment. Runs fine, but had a taste of Veilguard and Ultra for 20 minutes before the issues started, and got some screenshots of pretty Dragon Age. So AMD, is there? I mean, AMD has good cards for sure, but 580, not 5080. No, didn't I say 580 RTX? If I said 5080, I definitely meant to. I see it's a 580. So yeah, is there? So you're only looking for AMD, is that right? Let's see. I'll try to help.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Thanks, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me? If the boy offers voluntarily, you shouldn't turn him down. If he proves himself, perhaps we can introduce him to Lord von Berghoff as a reward. If that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame on you.
We'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
See now, Henry? I'm sure he could point you out some pretty lasses.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest.
Oh, heck yeah.
In short, a proper wedding.
I'm going to win all
Eat
of those.
and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand it's for security.
Yeah, I don't need weapons. I will fight everybody I need to with my fists. All right, we're in the wedding finally. It's been kind of a long time coming, but we are finally here, and we can just eat a whole bunch of food. We can play some dice. We can fight some people. I'm excited for this. They're an arm and a leg these days. Dude, they got to be cheaper than they were back in the peak crypto days, right? In like 2020 and 2021, man. I took Ollie to a dog park that was a bit of a drive, but so worth it. We met another dachshund named Ollie. No way. Really? AMD's nuts. Forgot it was too. Got my black and green Fallout shirt on now, as I know it is bad luck not to wear green today. Yeah, pretzels. We got some bacon, some pretzels, some cheese. I'm interested in this strong broth, though. I think I'll pick some of this food up. I mean, there's no reason not to. Right? Oh, that cheese is actually just... That cheese is just scenery there. For now, beer. All right. Take a look at our journal. So we've got Svatya. Let's see. There's going to be dice.
What can I tell you?
Oh, hey, it's Radovan.
He's riding out all the time. If he keeps riding the animal so hard, he'll soon break its back.
Well, he's young. You can't blame him for wanting to get away from his noble duties sometimes.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to look at the poor animal when his lordship
Groom.
brings it back.
Oh, like horse groom, not like the guy about to get married.
Imagine. Lord Semyon had me.
Let's talk to Radovan. Oh, I could just ask him to teach me something? So, no sort of, like, friendly, oh, hey, you made it. Let's just have a little look around here.
Yes. All right. Bring me a golden goose.
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like.
I'm not thirsty.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone carrying a whole platter of roast meats.
Thanks. I'm not hungry.
So, something sweet. Anything you want.
You'll bring me anything I ask for?
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
Bring me
They're talking in loops.
goose.
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I'll massage them for you and you'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So we can dance then.
Oh, you just never give up, do you?
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I'll massage them for you and you'll be as
Can I get this
spry
guy
as
to
a
go
deer.
away, or?
But it's not that bad.
So we can dance then.
Oh, you just never give up, do you?
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet
Okay, so they just they're just gonna continually talk about that. I was curious if I'd be like hello, and she's like, oh my god, I want to dance with that guy. Anyway, what would happen if I just like jump? If I just try to jump over the wall here, would I not be able to get back in?
Just a few crumbs of bread. Don't be greedy.
Okay, we have all of the people begging outside. Evil Henry would just murder them. The 7600 XT was under 400, so hence the appeal. So if someone is looking for a new GPU, avoid the 7600, as it has many known problems. Don't let the price sell you on it. Just a word of warning. You're looking at full-size graphics cards, right, Reaper? I didn't even ask. Like, so your main thing is you were looking at AMD because they're more affordable. Is that the deal? I'm a big fan of AMD CPUs for that reason. More cores, you know, like the bang for your buck is just unbeatable for AMD CPUs. But I do run an NVIDIA graphics card. And I feel like the support on those cards is just kind of difficult to beat. Okay, I can't actually jump over the wall. I was curious if I could jump over the wall and talk with them, and I can't. All right. Let's see, got some people dancing over here. I need to talk to them. Oh, it's Gerda. Gerda and Emmerich. How many of these people do I know? Big pretzel with beer cheese. That does sound good. Old Olbrum. That's the guy I painted his bowl. Young man. Dubravka's mother.
Young man, would you dance with my daughter?
Who's your daughter?
No one's asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
And why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy.
Hmm.
She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Easy? Oh, this is an easy skill check.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Okay. I don't know who she is. Why don't I just go talk her up? I could say I'll dance with her. I could ask for money. What if I ask for money? I have a full tower. Okay. I'm mad for you that there were no bad reviews to warn you off of it. His what? Wait, his what? His what? I'm used to AMD and prefer AMD. It was a 16 gig for under 400, so that drew me in too. Makes me wonder why they would quash the bad reviews. Oh yeah, money. Money, please. No, I painted his bowl, not his ball. He had a white bowl, like a prize-winning bowl, and I painted it. I painted a saddle on it. The ear here's what the ear wants. Okay. I don't know what to say. You could pay me. Ball? No, bull. B-U-L-L.
I'll dance with her, but I want something in return.
Well, what a Samaritan you are.
Absolutely.
I'm going for a bath maid when your daughter bruises my feet.
You. Oh, all right then. What I wouldn't do for my darling girl. When you've danced with her, come back and I'll give you something.
Where can I find her?
She's sitting there by the fire, the one with the wreath and the purple.
Oh, I see her from here.
I'm not fond of ostentatious cuts and colours. I really
Oh, here's Olda. This is the guy getting married.
You did a damn good job, Master. What's going on? You're all covered in blood, lad.
No, I'm not. Am I? Maybe I am.
Shall we have a toast?
I am. What the heck?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting.
Sugar-free lemon tea. How you doing? Welcome in. Love the name. Yeah, I need to see. Yeah, see what she looks like first, right?
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes.
Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. As a wise man once said, two things are needed for
I thought maybe I would be able to seduce Agnes, but I didn't have the chance to earlier.
Yes, we'll see.
And where's Lord von Berghoff?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh.
Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does.
Upgraded the 4080 Super about a year ago, and I'm very pleased with it. Highly recommend for anyone looking. I have a 4070 Ti, and it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I said 4070. I meant 3070 Ti. It's been pretty good. Cappy. Thank you so much, Cappy. A big cheers to you, Cappy, for the 8-month sub. Cheers. Cheers. Appreciate you, Cappy. How are you doing? I love the tiny tanker. I just got that today from Mrs. Magoots. She had painted it for me. Yeah, we could go find out. I don't even remember what her name was. It was kind of an interesting name. Who's this over here? This is just Housewife, just really enjoying the music. Kind of watching me here. Really enjoying the music solo. It's got some good moves. Okay, more food. I could take all of this. Quark Kolak. Roasted piglet. Oh, there is so much food over here. Holy crap. Scribe Gable. Oh, they're playing dice. Bailiff Thrush. I think he'll let me in on the dice game, right? Will people get mad because I use cheaty dice, though? I use cheaty dice. Here's Miller Crazel. I kind of want to see what he's up to. Here she is. Here's Dubravka. Dubravka. I knew I was not going to remember that name. Dubravka. Do you only get to dance with one person, though? That's kind of the thing. Here's Ludmilla. And Keeper Betty. Hang on, let's talk to Crazel.
What are you going to do here, Crazel? I thought you didn't give a damn about weddings and such.
You're right. Nothing better than the peace and quiet of my mill. But today is different. I've got a good reason to be here. I've been waiting to try out my new potion for a long time.
A potion? Be looking into my options in my budget, but I will add it to the list of reading up on. Thank you, by the way, both you and Lutz. Of course, Reaper. And you probably already know about it, but if you take a look at the GPU benchmark site, I found that to be really helpful when comparing, especially across the two like major brands of AMD and NVIDIA. You can kind of see where, you know, some of them are how the power compares between the two of them, you know. But I imagine you've probably already been looking at that. Yeah, why at a wedding? Is it a love potion?
Why here? At the wedding?
Because the conditions here are just perfect. I've always wanted to brew a decoction that would prevent me from getting drunk.
Ooh.
No matter how much I drink.
I'm in. Thought about it? I'm in.
I think I'm finally going to make my breakthrough today.
No, I believe it. I believe it's real.
Let's hope it works.
If I succeed, you'll be the first one to know. I promise.
Dang, I really wanted to try it. I was going to start just pounding drinks. All right. I have. Yeah, I figured so, Reaper. But yeah, I definitely like that site a lot for comparing them, because otherwise, yeah, it's sometimes hard to know. You know, it's really easy. It's easy within each ecosystem to know like which card is more powerful than one another. But once you start going across the lines, it's hard to tell. Am I going to get in trouble from being up here? I could do some stealing while I'm around. Maybe I take. Maybe we take a date up here, huh? Cappy, did you have a good weekend? Do anything exciting or fun or interesting or just relaxing? Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not. None of this is off limits to me. Pretty cool. I wonder if I can find a place to wash up. I am bloody, and I wonder if that's gonna... It probably isn't impacting my charisma too much. But there should be a trough. Yeah, here's one. You into IKEA? What'd you get? What'd you get? Also, can I ask you something? Do you enjoy building IKEA furniture? Or is it sort of just like, well, I got the furniture cheap, now I got to build it? Okay, we are gonna go play some dice. I wanna cheat at some dice and see if anybody gets real mad at me. Anything will be better than my old 5080 RTX. I keep saying, yeah, 580 RTX. Has a nice run of games. I didn't kill it like the one before it. I played so much that it burst the capacitors. Wow.
Have you come to play dice?
I have come to play dice. Yes.
Of course. Tell me, what's the wager? Look what I've got.
I enjoy someone else building the furniture. Me too. Me too. I don't love building IKEA furniture. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Bogan. How are you doing?
Waiting for? Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith, Emric the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
Ooh, okay, I'll do it.
I understand.
Are there any rules?
So what are the rules? It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin badge from each of them. And if you lose, you drink.
Oh, that's easy.
How many times can I challenge them? As many times as you want. As long as you can stay on your feet.
Easy. Yeah, I'll do it.
I really like that. Of course, you might regret it in the morning. Nah, to hell with that, bailiff. A person makes his own luck. All right.
That's true, because I'm cheating in this.
In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me. Someone's feeling lucky.
All right. So I can actually challenge them individually now. Okay. Emric is right over here. Do I have to play them in order? I guess I do. Okay, Radovan's over here. Play me in dice, you fool.
Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
Yeah.
Why not?
That's what I like to hear. Down your neck.
Cheers.
Everybody's hammered here already.
Play.
All right. If you can get your hands on a 4070 Super for a reasonable price, I would assume that to be an excellent choice. I have friends that run it and seem to be able to get the performance on most games. Yeah, the 4070 Super is still clocking some pretty good benchmarks still. Yeah. Haven't been there in years. Missed the meatballs. I don't think I've ever actually eaten at IKEA. I've only ever... I feel like I go typically when the cafeteria is not open. I don't know why, but... Never had to because I have buff and I loved it. But I like looking at all the knickknacks and people watching and the meatballs. I fixed a kitchen shelf, ran the 5K this weekend. Pat self on back. Heck yeah, Kel. Yeah, and did you feel pretty good during the run too? It also depends on your monitor specs. I have a 4K 160 hertz monitor. The 40A Super can get close to that on most games I play. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm running a 2K 120 hertz. 144. The 3070 Ti keeps up pretty well for most games. It doesn't quite get... I put it this way. It can definitely run 2K. It doesn't run 144 frames in most games. It can on some games, but yeah. Getting over the sickness, but went to class yesterday. 8 hours of coding, but I have my online class tomorrow, so I'm hopefully going to do an early stream working on my game today in around 11 hours or so. Dang. Hello, Spooky. We kind of are. Yeah, these are story missions, but as you can see, I'm already distracted with the side missions as part of this main story. The convo today is, what is one of your pet peeves? I have a 2K 144 too. Yeah. It's I think that's pretty good if I'm being honest. So mine is an Acer. It's actually a productivity like office monitor. It's not really meant for gaming. I think it'd be great for that. I think gaming-wise, I would actually prefer something a little bit smaller. It's a 32-inch. I think I would actually prefer a 27-inch. So whenever I replace this, I think I'm going to go with a 27. Just so I've got a little bit more desk space available to me. Even though they're up off the desk and they're on a monitor arm, it makes the stream setup kind of difficult to do. Because like the camera, where the camera's mounted, this is literally as high as it could possibly be mounted. So it would just be nice to be able to have a little bit more flexibility in how this is arranged. So that's more of a stream-specific issue. But additionally, 32, like, I have pretty good peripherals. Actually, I mean, I'm definitely considerably above average peripheral vision. And even sometimes I'm feeling like I have to move my head around to see things if I'm playing like an FPS. And I think having something a little bit smaller, I wouldn't even have to move my head around. I could use entirely peripheral vision. So I want a new main monitor so bad. I'm so over the curved monitor. This is a curved one as well. Yeah. We got a useless fact for Bogan. Spooky, did you have a good weekend? I know a lot of it was spent probably getting the new house guest up to speed, right? For every person on Earth, there are 200 million insects. For every person on Earth, there are 200 million insects. That actually goes to help that one food scientist. I don't even know what their title is, but they believe the solution to world hunger is to eat bugs. So that actually, I think that kind of backs up that claim, huh? 200 million? How long would it take you to eat 200 million bugs? Mine is an Acer 2, but it's meant for gaming. Does it have HDR? Because mine does not have HDR. I normally cap RPGs between 60 to 100 FPS just to keep my temps down. That's a good idea. Mine is flat, not curved. Bamboo has been adjusting well. She's so brave. Lilac just needs to stop being mean to her. What's she doing? Can I ask why? I was intrigued by the curved monitor. Never bought one. I think I like my curved monitor overall. Because it does definitely reduce some glare. And I think the viewing angle on this is really good. I don't have any issues with viewing. But yeah, I think just a slightly smaller one would be better. But insects are a very sustainable food source. Yeah. Yeah. They're short-lived. So, you know, that's why they have to reproduce so quickly. And they are a good source of protein. So it is kind of gross to think about. You probably don't want to eat all bugs, but certain bugs could end up being the thing, right? Pet peeve is when a program crashes. Had that happen around 50 to 70 times today in class. Are you talking about your one that you wrote? So are you saying your own pet peeve? You are your own pet peeve? I'd rather die than give up steak and bacon. Not gonna lie, I'd rather die than go. No, you could still make steak and bacon. It'd just be bug bacon. It has HDR. Gotcha. So that's the main difference then. Because yeah, the office monitors, like they don't have HDR. Just really heavy on the curve doesn't seem to add anything for me. My main issue is the type of screen I got. It can help with glare, but where I'm at in my office now, I'm wanting an OLED. Yeah, OLED would be awesome. Difference is the cost, right? The cost is going to be significantly higher for something like that. Still keeping them separate? If so, keep leaving bamboo scented stuff around for Lilac to get used to. Feed them on opposite sides of a gate too if you haven't. Heard about the fake bacon? It's not the same. Bug bacon? I don't know. I mean, actually, I just had bacon for the first time yesterday, and I don't know how long. Made this bacon cheeseburger mac and cheese from Stealth Health Life's slow cooker series. I didn't really, I mean, I did use the crock pot just to kind of keep everything warm, and because it's a 7-quart crock pot, just so I could stir everything together. So I didn't really cook it in the crock pot, but man, it might be my favorite recipe of his. So very good. It made 11 servings too. So we're gonna be eating that. It's part of the meal prep. Okay, so we have the Saint Antiochus's die. We have 3 of the Holy Trinity dies as well. But I'm curious, did we get anything better in the meantime? 3s are good, but 1s are better. You know what I mean? So the pie die is balanced towards low numbers. The weighted die, suspiciously, it tends to land on 1. I'm kind of tempted to bring that along. We have the Holy Trinity. It is, it's more likely to land on 3s, but it doesn't always land on 3s. Let's see here. Die that feels hot to the touch. In place of a 1, it has a devil's head, which is not something folks like to gaze upon. I have 3 demonic dice. I have the devil's head, the Psy. Is it Psy and Lu? Or is, I assume it's Psy. An even die. I don't know why I'd want more even numbers. Playing die that brings luck more often than you'd expect. I don't know. I kind of want to try some of these out, you know? The Saint Antiochus always lands on a 3. So it's basically a guaranteed 300 points by having 3 of these in my inventory. But the weighted die, I'm kind of curious how good it is. This is just my first match. I say we try some new dice out. Let's do it. Let's do the favorable die. Weighted die. Then we'll do the... Let's see, what was the other one? We want to do the pie die. And then let's do the 3 demonic dice we have. How's that? Let's try them out.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
Just to see what happens here. So the weighted die did roll a 1. But look at all these 3s we got. We got 4 3s right there. Man, had I brought the Saint Antiochus' die then. All right, let's keep these. That's going to be 600 points. Could have 700 here, but if this one always rolls a 1, I'm kind of curious. Let's go ahead and continue. How often does this roll a 1? It didn't that time, but we did get a 5. Okay. Let's try it. Let's just keep going.
Have you lost your mind?
I might have lost my mind. I didn't, though. I didn't. We're going to hold it, and we're going to continue.
If I was you, I'd take it.
All right. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing a 5. Dang. Otherwise, I would have had a straight. Okay, so we just have a 1. All right. That's 850.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Can we get to 1,500 in one turn here? There's another one. We got 3 6s. We got it, baby. We freaking got it.
Damn it. I'm so damn. On your first turn. Lucky bastard.
Oh, I'm lucky.
Look, it's pure skill.
Oh, it's skill.
Just take your badge and go.
Heck yeah, baby. We got the tin badge of might.
Today's my lucky day.
Pet peeve is when my father washes a dish, he didn't scrub it, so I have to wash it for real. Happens all the time that I get annoyed. Oh, that would be annoying. We've also been letting Bamboo roam while Lilac is out on our sunroom. We have been feeding them cat Go-Gurt across the gate, but Lilac is really food aggressive around Bamboo, revving up like a little motorcycle. Does she bat at her? Got this MSI Quantum Dot monitor that has amazing colors. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. Yeah, I think the next big purchase I do for this will probably be a monitor, and then I'm, you know, it's funny, like, I don't know what the typical life cycle of a GPU is, but I probably will trade out for another GPU after that. I think I'm pretty pleased with the CPU, because I think after that point, after I feel like my GPU is kind of done for, then it'll be time for a full fresh build. Because, yeah, nothing else is real. I'm not really upset about anything else. I think technically right now my GPU is the bottleneck on this. All right, let's go. Let's see. Will Emmerich be willing to battle yet?
Not now.
Nope. Well, hurry up and stop dancing. How about this? I challenge you, and if I win, I get to also dance with Gerda. I would do that. Okay. Who's the other person I had to play against? We're going to try to play. I want to play all the dice I can real quick. Wasn't Proshek. Ulrich.
And where did you travel to, dear Henrietta?
I was travelling home. Colleen.
And from where?
From all over the place, really. You know yourself, sir. As an educated and powerful man, you must travel a lot too.
Oh yes, I understand you very well. I have indeed traveled the world. The German states, the Kingdom of France. Those were the days. As Lord von
Only swiped once, but so far, but very hissy. Gotcha. Has Bamboo shown any signs of being upset with Lilac?
Gladly, Mr. Chamberlain.
All right, let's.
Well then, Ulrich.
As soon as the maid shows up, I'll have more wine.
All right, let's see.
I didn't want to ask in front of Lord Sameen, but tell me, haven't we met before?
But we definitely have.
Familiar. I feel like I've
This
seen
is
you
the guy that
before.
I think he showed up when they threw poop on me, right?
Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
It's not the first time I brought a woman for you. Oh, that's a lie? Maybe I do that? I don't like this guy, so I'm gonna just, maybe I just lie to him.
Fieta's not the first woman I brought for you. I see. Well, you should probably keep that to yourself.
Of course, Master Chamberlain. Anything for you.
Nice. All right. Yeah, let's play dice, dude.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Ah, yes, damn it. The bailiff's tournament. If I'd known I'd have to play every villager, I never would have signed up for it.
So, should we play?
Oh, all right. I just hope you know how to play. I'm not going to teach you.
Bro, I know how to play. Sometimes I will not like one another no matter what, but hopefully Lilac will get to a point where she just tolerates Bamboo. Our Inara tolerated Smokey, but never wanted to cuddle with him. No, when a program crashes, does it count as a pet peeve? I just really hate when it happens. That's what I mean. Are you talking about a program that you made? Time to set up. Have a lovely St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Much love to you and good food as well. I'm getting pretty hungry. I also got to keep an eye on the clock. Today is going to be a bit of a whirlwind day, but in the evening I should have a little more time than usual. Bamboo is the sweetest little thing. No body language other than I love you, be my friend. Aw. Can't wait to meet her. Same. Does she like being held too? I love it when cats like to be held. I don't know. I think that's honestly, I love cats, but that's why I'm more of a dog person. Just because on average, like your average dog is far more cuddly than your average cat. I like cats. I like cats that really want to be around you, not just ones that, you know, tolerate you. And I've had both. I had both like growing up. So. But you just don't know. You never know what you're going to get, right? You never know. She loves being held. She's so small. She's even smaller than Lilac. White Whack is so whittle. All right. So we tried out some new dice. Do we go for something else? I kind of tried out all the ones that I wanted to, but maybe... Did we do a pie die? Wait, hang on. We did weighted die, favorable die, pie die, and then okay, yeah. So the other dice kind of suck, so I don't think I'm going to use those. Let's just, you know what? Let's just go with the old tried and true here. Let's go with our Holy Trinity and Saint Antiochus. We'll get 3 threes. Let's see this way. I think if we get 2 out of 3 Holy Trinities to land on 3s, is that a win? I think that's a win right away, right?
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
That's not his voice, is it? When that's exactly what we got. We just won. Yes. All right. Oh, no, we didn't. Never mind. Because it's only 13. It's 1,200. Right. 2 times 600, not, yeah, okay. But we can do that, and then all we got to do is roll again, and we win. It's pretty much the same thing, because we're going to roll 3 threes guaranteed.
I hope you don't throw like that again.
So far, nobody's gotten upset that I am constantly winning with my cheaty dice.
My God. Very well. Here's your badge. At least you'll stop bothering me and I can get back to my companion.
He did not care at all, which is fantastic. Okay, so I got 2 badges now. How do I get Emmerich to stop dancing? Can I... Hang on, maybe I bump into him real hard? No. They just... Okay, they kind of dance through all of it. Man, come on, dude. Ollie jumps into my desk chair during meetings because he's a jelly belly and must be center of attention. I'll be talking, then all of a sudden Ollie meerkats and appears on screen too. Okay, I would love to be in a meeting with you when that happens. I love it when the wiener dogs sit upright like that. Yeah, my mom's dog used to do that sometimes too. It was a trick for treats, you know, but still. Gules is here. Okay, Gules has a quest for me too. Wait, was he the one in charge of fighting?
Hey, Henry. It's so good to see you here.
Because you don't know anybody else here.
Exactly. And that means you're the only one who'll drink with me. What do you say?
Lilac has gotten pretty fat. Okay. Cora's like, I can't find her bones under all that. She just wants a friend. Until the vet says, you do want to cut back on the treats. Lilac is perfect. Luckily, the dogs are very interested with and sweet to Bamboo. That is good. What I tell Mersa with Sabine's weight? I wish Wallace was interested and sweet to me. Aw. He did pretty good the last time I saw him, or I should say when I was over there back at the old apartment. He did pretty good. He stood on me, and was like sniffing at me. I don't know if he ever actually cuddled with me. I mean, obviously Luna cuddled, but I don't remember if. I don't think Wallace ever cuddled, but he did at least like approach me a few times. Very sweet. Honey and darling, KCD style. All right. Yeah, why not? I'll cheer. I'll drink.
Of course. Good health.
Here to have a good time. I'm not here for a long time.
Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
All right.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women. But I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
Yeah, we gotta start throwing fists.
Here? I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to, but I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. And everybody's happy and friendly here. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know?
Who's next in line? Are we talking about for killing?
Well, do you know where I can find the next scoundrel from your gang?
Aye, I do. Handsome Charlie's next. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Of course. Why else would I be here? Handsome Charlie, you say? Curious name. How did he come by?
Well, he's such a brat. He just gets mad when people stand up.
He always loved wearing his finest. Beautiful dyed coats, shiny boots. Even in the forest, he looked like he was off to a wedding. Most importantly, he always wore a fancy.
That's how that's how Teddy's been every time I've been around him.
Once you've taken care of him, bring me his cap so I know you're not lying.
Still distrustful, eh?
Always, lad. It's what has kept me alive this long.
All right.
Do you know where he's been robbing? So that I know where to look for him.
No need to search for him. He recently
Teddy was much more approachable last time though. I just saw him last weekend. Is that right? Yeah, last weekend.
All around the area. They didn't even bother setting up a new camp.
Yeah, like I got up and he started growling, but he let me pick him up like right away. And he kind of just chills there on your arm. It was nice. He didn't bark at me nearly as much. Like the last few times I've seen Teddy, he's just barked at me. And then I go to like pet him, which is what I think is going to calm him down. And he just runs away because he thinks we're playing. Like, dude, trying to get you to stop barking. But this last time, he was kind of like growling, like play growling at my feet. And I bent down and like was able to pet him right away and then pick him up, and he was super chill, very happy to be held. It was quite cute. Yeah, I'll take care of him.
I'll take care of him.
Don't really care how much you like him. I'll kill him. All right. We have Voitka. Seen her before. Manka. Housemaid. I mean, guard. Okay, I think the only thing I can do then is talk to the guy that I was told to talk to earlier, who's close to my age, unless I just start walking in places. What are you guys doing in here?
So what? At least the guests won't get so drunk. By the way, did you manage to bake everything? There are enough.
Checking. He said he was going to check with the cook. Start opening doors. See if there's lampshades on people's heads. People making out. What's going on over here? Another Semine guard. Ilish. She is named, but I don't recognize her. Along with housewife. Okay. All right, let's go talk to our soon-to-be friend, I guess. This what's his name? Oh, he's not over here. He's over here. Okay. Right here. What's his name? Oh, it's the bailiff's son. That's right. Okay.
Hey, I know you.
You do?
Fought with us at the tavern.
Oh, yeah.
Aye. That was some brawl.
Right you are. You fought bravely. Both you and that friend of yours. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
Oh, I beat him up? Oh, okay. Okay.
You know how it is. It's not the first brawl I've been in.
I could tell. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
Sure.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
Oh, yeah, it's Evan Peters.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better.
He looks
today.
like Evan Peters,
He was
right?
asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Nope. I sure didn't. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl in the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
She's nothing. She's nothing special. Oh, man.
Do you know who she is?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samine's cook.
Oh.
That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Poor girl. What if she really isn't interested?
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh?
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
Is he invisible? He's like off to the side for some reason. He's like behind Henry. You see that? I don't know why he got moved over there.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
Wait, who? Me?
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so far away right now. I think it's a glitch.
Fine. Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Yeah, he's all the way over there. That's funny. All right, so I have to chat up Mishka.
Mishka or Wojtek?
Definitely her.
All right, I'm definitely going to have a better chance than this guy. This guy's just been talking in circles the whole time.
Show me here.
Should I talk to him?
Them for you and you'll be as spry as
No, let's talk to her directly.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
All right, I gotta try to put on the charm here. So she's a damsel either way. Okay.
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
I can amuse any girl in the bed. I could ask him to leave her alone, but then we both do. Okay. You're a joke. Would she like that I just go aggressive? I don't feel like she would.
I don't know. I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem. So let's see if
She doesn't sound too thrilled so far. Let's see. Doesn't seem to care about poems.
Leave it off. Mishka's not interested in any poems.
Finally.
There we go.
Thank you.
Mishka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realize that.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Well, I don't know about that, pal. Talk to her in private. Okay. Oh, we're going... Oh, this gate is open. Okay. He wants to talk by the pond? Oh, heck yeah. All right. Let's close the door, just in case. Poor Rizless man. He's struggling.
Isn't it better here?
Much.
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. But enough of that.
I just kept
I'd
quiet.
rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
Not a secret. Yeah.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Burned down?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you?
He's not very talkative right now.
It'll take your mind off things.
Ooh, what about something more? No, I'd love to dance. Yeah, we're gonna stick with it. That was the bet. A pile of ash and bone. Want a kiss? Me. He's got that Skibbity Ohio toilet riz. Yeah, the bet was to dance. I'm not gonna push my luck either. I mean, we literally just met.
Gladly. May I have the honor?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
No, I do. Am I confident about it? Yeah, I am.
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit.
Is this...
So...
Quit. What?
And 1, 2.
Is this going to be QTEs?
Staring at a statue of the Virgin Mary. I wonder how.
Hopefully not.
I hope he's got something up his sleeve. He can't.
See? You're doing pretty good.
Oh, you're not the worst dancer yourself.
You flatterer. Better keep your mind.
Yeah, I'm like, please don't let it be a QTEs. I'm trying to stay, whoa. Eyes up here, Henry. I'm not controlling, like, this is my mouse hand here. I have one hand on the keyboard. I'm not controlling my vision at all.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Gosh dang right you did. All right.
None that I know of. And if Henry doesn't fuck up completely, today will be no different. Don't you feel?
Didn't know the motorboat was a dance move in the 1500s. 1400s. Early 1400s.
Desperate enough to get off with it.
All right. So we return here and be like, hey, did you guys see me dancing?
The return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
I kicked his butt. No, I didn't do that.
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Hey, Tron. Welcome in.
Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
Yeah, Henry's with that charisma fit, right? What person's gonna turn him down? The wedding is slowly beginning. People aren't staggering yet, but it's only a matter of time.
I should go and see your Sunday. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him.
Oh, not yet, Henry. Not yet, Henry. We got to play some gosh dang dice. Let's see. Where is Emmerich over here? I have a J on my screen. Oh, these are the fights. Okay, hang on. Let me take a look at the map. Okay, Emmerich's over there. This is what? Talk to Gamekeeper Vostatek. So these are the fights. I would like to win some fights. Ladies can't say no to that peacock hat. Exactly.
I see you didn't waste any time, Gamekeeper.
I know. For Christ's sake, what have I done? What's my wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone. I know. Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
It's easy. Just don't let me drink.
No.
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
All right. So just don't let me end up under the table. If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry. Do you understand? No.
Well, that's not too bad. Do I drink it instead?
All right then. There's nothing else for it.
I'm not babysitting this guy, though.
You're made of gold. I'll never forget this.
Sure. Hand me what you're drinking right now, then.
I'm starting to regret this.
Wasn't too hard, was it?
Moved on my mother's side.
All right. So I just have to keep an eye on him every so often.
Too close then, I suppose.
Wait, Hans is here?
A shithole like this. Shithole? I meant to say Hamlet. It's a
What? We haven't seen Hans since the very beginning.
He puts it to shame, eh?
Aye, but Lord Samine is Sir Otto's most esteemed vassal.
Oh my gosh. Hang on, we got to talk to Hans.
Well. Who do we have here?
Why is he all beat up?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Wow, I'm going to be honest. I thought there'd be more of an interaction there. Yeah. Is he all beat up from, like, the last time we departed? Captain Gnarly. Oh, yeah, sword fighting tournament.
I hear you're in charge of the
Yeah, it's not a fist fighting, it's sword fighting.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try?
You'll never get to marry Hans now.
I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
I want to join.
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder is waiting for you.
Young Lord Alder.
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
Wait, so...
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
So I have to beat the guy about to get married. Okay. All right, well, real quick, I think we have time to beat Emmerich in some dice. But that's going to be about all we got time for here.
I'd like to play dice for your badge.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have it anymore.
Someone won it from you.
No, it's not that. I must have lost it somewhere.
Oh. What's with your shoulder?
What now?
Nothing. Tell Thrush when you get to him and the others.
Okay. So I just go after Thrush now. All right. Let's see. This guy's all beat up too. What in the world, you guys? Then again, I came in here all bloody too, so. Thrush. Where's this guy at? Where is the bailiff at? See him yet? He's got the headscarf thing on, I think. Oh, he's probably still over here, isn't he? No, he's not. Okay, I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's right over here. Somewhere. Oh, he's in the dark. Gosh, he's hiding out here. He's like camouflaged. All right, let's do it.
So we can finally play, Bailiff.
Time to roll the dice. Godspeed. I cheat, so.
Well, here's two. Emmerich lost his. He said to tell you.
Count on him to let you down. All right. I suppose we can play.
Oh, dear me. You don't feel like playing?
Oh, bollocks. What makes you think that? Let's play.
All right, we're doing it. I'll go with the same dice combo we did before. I wonder if it's going to be another 1,500. Because, yeah, we finished that in one turn last time.
We'll see whose side.
Let's see what we get. It is another 1,500. All right. All right. Holy Trinity die. There we go. Oh, yeah. Good start. We get to keep all of them again. Okay. We've already won. We already won. Let's go.
I hope you don't throw like that again.
Oh, I will. Don't you even worry. Yep, another 5 threes here.
My God, Sakura, you won. I can't believe it.
Me either.
Come on. It's not that bad, is it? It's just a badge.
Just a badge, and I don't have it.
Troll Bailiff. You don't want to part with it, eh?
No, I really don't have it. I lost it to Betty, the innkeeper.
What? How come? I won the tin badges first, you know.
She came up to me and started taunting, the mouthy goose. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's earnings against my badge. Wouldn't leave me alone.
Ooh, was she cheating too?
I couldn't help myself.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? That a woman beat me? At my own daughter's wedding? The shame of it.
Well, it's just dice.
Just dice? Just dice? How can you say that? A woman got the better of me. It doesn't matter if it's dice or arm wrestling, does it?
So what are we going to do about it?
If you really want my badge, you'll have to win it from the innkeeper.
And will she want to play for it?
I don't think so.
Well, that's just great.
What of it? You said yourself it's just dice.
All right, well, somebody should pay for this. I did everything I was supposed to. Also, you get a good look at the misogyny of the olden days. Oh, man, a woman beat me at a game of luck. I should be embarrassed. All right. Well, my friends, I do have a meeting starting up here in just a few minutes, so we're going to go ahead and save and quit here. I'm enjoying the wedding so far. But for now, we do have to head to the tavern. Thanks, Ursa, for hanging out. Blondie, thank you so much. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Tron, welcome in. It's good to chat with you a bit. Are you also a KCD2 player? We got a follow today from Knock Knock 8788. The True Celt and Undeserved Capybara on the subs. Kirk, Coleman, and Iron for today's Mod Squad Nonder with the raid. And our Discord subscribers are Coleman, Iron, Ghost, Octi, Omina, Nova, Peachy, Ursa, and Nonder. Thank you so much. You just got through the wedding. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I've taken my time because I've been wanting to do everything in the game. I'm just not in any rush. So my plan is to kind of more or less just 100% it. So I'll be moving through very slow. It'll be a long playthrough. And I also only have been playing this on stream as well. So it's been, you know, at most we're getting about an hour and a half to 2 hours in at a time. So it's going to be a minute for sure. But yeah, thank you, Kirk, for hanging out. You have a great day too. Friends, please have an amazing rest of your Monday. I will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, for more KCD2. Until then, as always, please take care of yourselves and others. I love y'all. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll see you soon. Bye.